Hi, it's James here today. And today, I just want to tell a story about my friend. He worked at Chrysler's 32 years and he had diabetes and drank a lot, ate a bad diet, and never exercised whatsoever. Didn't do anything. And what ended up happening to him was he had both his legs amputated from the knee down. And I was younger, and we had the local tavern saloon, and we made a lot of friends there. And he had to get out and go have a couple beers at the tavern saloon. And I'd pick him up and I'd carry him into my car and carry him into the bar, sit him in the bar stool, so he could have a couple drinks and he could see his friends. He ended up passing, but diabetes is an illness that you should not fuck around with after what I've seen. You know, I don't want to lose my legs. I got arthritis, but that's just from standing on cement for 30 years. But, I did what I had to do. All he wanted to do was go sit at the pub, have beers. He was a local pub attendant, saloon attendant, have a couple of beers. And I got him there. I'd pick him up and bring him home. It was sort of weird, to be honest with you. But diabetes is bad. I never seen anything like that. He was probably 58 years old and lost his legs from the knees down. Never got his pension. And he was a little bit of a heavy drinker. But, at the end of the day, drinking's not going to kill you as long as you have some food and exercise somewhat. But it was sad, But I did my job because, in your last times, you got to go to the tavern or the saloon. You want to see your friends. That's where most people meet up to have a beer or some chicken wings. And that's what he wanted to do. And I'd pick him up because he couldn't drive. He had no feet. But it was what it was. But just a story from James today about diabetes. Try and stay away from it. Get some exercise. James out.